What's happening, Fit Fam? For today, or for this Fit Friday video, I wanted to cover some boxing techniques, okay? Or more so, a boxing drill. So this is a speed drill that I use with my students and my clients to increase their punching speed. This is a drill I learned a while ago. I'm sure that other trainers use it, but again, it's to increase punching speed. So there's a few things I want to kind of point out before we even start the drill. What the drill is going to be moving up our punches, throwing punches in multiples of 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, all the way up to 20. In between those, we're going to do a movement, whether it be a demi-squat, a squat, or a burpee, to reset ourselves before we throw the follow-up punches, okay? What I want you guys to be aware of is that I don't want you to crowd the bag. When it's a matter of going fast, what my students and clients tend to do is they crowd the bag, and it drives me insane. And as a trainer, if you're a trainer, or even if you're training, you should be aware of that. Just don't sacrifice technique for speed. So when you try to go fast, people tend to get close and they do this, and that's not really throwing proper punches. Or they crowd here and then they don't fully extend their arms, and again, that's not throwing proper punches. So it's very important that you keep your distance, you keep the proper distance, so make sure your punches are fully extending and you're getting proper technique on top of learning speed. If you can throw fast punches but you can't throw them clean or fully extended, then they're no good. Right? You have sloppy technique and your speed doesn't mean anything. And then you start to throw short punches. So it's important that you fully extend. So I like to stay far away from the bag and ensure that I have my technique, and then the speed is gonna just stack on top of that from doing this drill. Usually the point of a heavy bag is to develop power, okay? Speed and all that stuff comes from shadow boxing. It could come from pad work, but you can use speed drills obviously on a heavy bag because it's a stationary target, and if you use it properly, you can develop your speed. But usually you're laying into a heavy bag to develop power. But this is a great way, this is a great drill to use it to develop your speed, specifically your punching speed. So the most basic version of this drill starts with a demi-squat. If you're starting out and you haven't done this drill before, then you don't need to incorporate like heavy conditioning movements such as a full squat or full burpee. So just to get the drill down when you first do it, you can just do a little demi-squat just to reset yourself before your next round of punch, your next set of punches. Again, we're going 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, all the way up to 20. If you really want to like push the conditioning and challenge yourself, what you do is you go 2 up to 20 and then 20 back down to 0. Or 0 up to 20 and then 20 back down to 0. But of course you want to start with just getting from 0 to 20. Trust me, you're going to feel it. So I'm just going to do the beginner version of this, which is just the punches with the little demi-squat to reset myself. So that's how you want to do it when you first start out. Now, to make it more intense or to up the conditioning aspect of it, or if you're a trainer and you've got clients or students on a bag and you want to push the conditioning, then you can throw squat jumps, or burpees. So if I were to incorporate those types of movements, then after the punches, it would either be a full squat. Now, I'm in a boxing stance or striking stance. So what I see students do a lot, or people, is they do this awkward squat, okay? So you're gonna have to commit to the squat. Boom, boom. You have to set your feet and actually do the squat, okay? Proper form, and reset your boxing stance. And then, or you can turn outward again and get a full squat. But do not allow them or yourself to be in a striking stance and then try to do this weird squat. It's not gonna work. If you're doing the demi squat, that's fine because it's just a little bump, okay? The same goes for the squat jump. Set. Set. Okay? I'm gonna give you two final conditioning additions. The two final ones to me are probably the easiest because you don't have to set your feet to do a squat or anything. And that would be a sprawl or a half burpee and then a full burpee. So throw my punches and I drop into a sprawl. I don't have to set my feet into a squared stance to do the squat. So If I throw my punches and do a sprawl or a half burpee, then again, I just put my fist down and drop into the sprawl. Same goes for a burpee. All right, guys, and that's it. So that's again, it's a speed punching drill that you can basically turn into a full-blown workout, or at least a solid portion of a conditioning workout. I like it. I use it for my fighters and for my regular clients and students. Again, it's about increasing speed, but it's also just a great conditioning drill that you can use on a heavy bag. All right, so if you enjoyed it, leave your comments below. As always, if you like what you see, if you're enjoying my videos, please like and subscribe. Remember, no excuses, and always finish strong. Keep fighting for fit, guys.